Welcome to Kutch time. Today is March 23rd, 2026, and the Detroit Pistons just beat the Los Angeles Lakers 113 to 110, moving to 52 and 19 on the NBA season. The Pistons beat a red hot Lakers team, ending a 9-game win streak from them. The Pistons can thank this win to Danis Jenkins, who has stepped up big in K's absence. He had a huge mid-range shot to put the Pistons up one with just about 24 seconds to go. He had a career high 30 points tonight in the win. There's obviously a good to like tonight in this, what I would consider an upset of a win. Danis Jenkins, obviously, his probably best game of his entire career. The career high 30 points. He had 8 assists. He was 4 for 5 from 3. He hit the clutchest mid range shot you could ever ask for. Basically, in the last basically 4 minutes, the Pistons couldn't buy a single shot. There was like about a Tobias Harris mini to cut in between. And then the last minute comes, and Danis Jenkins comes alive, hitting multiple shots, hitting everything, hitting the mid range, hitting his free throws, doing everything you want from him from scoring end. He took the game over. First time he's had 30, his former career high is 26. Back-to-back good games for him. He had a very nice game. Last game against the Warriors. And, hey, I mean, he's had his struggles this season. He was basically got benched. He got a DNP because of how his play had transformed since getting this contract. But Cade comes out, and now he has this bigger role. He has this bigger responsibility, and now he's stepping up into it. He the role lessened his play lessons. His role got better, and his play got better. Um, he is a huge help, a huge reason the Pistons are staying afloat for the one seed, being a one seed favorite. Now that Cade's likely to very much likely to miss basically the whole regular season, very much doubtful that he'll play until the playoffs. But I mean, Danis Jenkins just a very clutch player, very stepping into the moment when the lights are brightest. Um, and hey, he made, like I said, he's had his struggles, but can forgive him for him now. It's the reason the Pistons gave him a 2-year contract. It's for nights like tonight where he saves the Pistons and leads them to a win against a very good team in the West, in the Lakers. Jalen Duren had a nice night. Nice night. I'm gonna put an asterisk there. He had 20 points to 11 rebounds. He was kind of struggling on the offensive end. It's not that he wasn't getting his shots. He was kind of weaker last day, daisical. However you say that word, I don't know why I attempted it. On his layups, he could have easily had like 6 more points through this game, but he was just kind of rolling off the rim. His layups, his inside shots to start, but he got better throughout the game. I think at one point he was like three. He was under 50% which for Jalen Duren is a rare sighting. Tobias Harris had a nice game. He had 14 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Kind of an all-around game for him. His assist totals have been quite pleasant. I think I mentioned this probably a week ago at this point. That he's really grown from his playmaking side. Something that was kind of really unexpected from him in his elder statesman role. But again, very nice game for him. Duncan Robinson had 12 points. His 12 points. Asar Thompson, you look at the stats, he only has 6 points. He only has five rebounds. But his main job was locking up Luka tonight, and when he was in, he was locking up Luka. Luka only shot 11 for 29, and Luka has been red hot. He is the reason the Lakers went on a 9-game win streak, along with Austin Reeves and some help from LeBron. But Luka was the biggest part of it, scoring multiple 50-plus point games, having a 6-point game in there. I mean, Luka's an elite player, one of the best offensive scorers in the entire league. I mean, there's no reason to put it otherwise. But shooting almost 1 for 3 for the night. I mean, Asar put the dogfight on with him. And it was a big reason Luka couldn't get to the shots he normally wants to get, and why Luka was focused half the time he was on the court arguing with the refs. Bad. The Pistons shot pretty badly in clutch time until Davis Jacobs came alive. The Pistons had an absolutely terrible third quarter, but overall, like looking at it, there wasn't too much to dislike for this win. It's a close win. It's a win against a good team. You take it, especially when you're facing injuries to Cade, to Isaiah Stewart, even to Marcus Sasser. A little miscellaneous item. Magic number for the Pistons to get the number one seed is 58. That means the Pistons only need to win 6 more times. The Pistons have 11 more games to go, so they only need to finish just above 500 to get the lock in for the one seed. I feel like this is pretty unexpected to be this almost, I wouldn't say safe, but have this margin after the Cade injury. I feel like there was some, like the Warriors game and today's game, where it could have been a bit iffy going into the game because you don't have Cade, because you don't have Stewart, and now Sasha was on the injury report today. Kevin Herter was on the injury report against the Warriors. You're racking up these injuries, but you're still getting the wins. And like tonight, which is a win that was probably not expected going into it, helps the Pistons so much more to secure that one seed. Now there's only about 2 games that are like I would consider gimmies. We play the Milwaukee, but and they're both in the last 3 games of the season. So I guess if it does come down to the wire, the Pistons have a decent schedule to end it out on. Except the middle game, second to last game is an away game in Hornets. Hornets are really fighting in the play-in, fighting for even a potential playoff spot as the season ends. But they have the Bucks, they have the Pacers, both bad teams. Both teams are pretty much tanking. But the Pistons have a hard schedule to finish. They have to play the Thunder one more time. They have to play the Timberwolves twice. Um, but other than that, a lot of the games are kind of toss-up games at this point. So the Pistons can basically have 2 wins nearly guaranteed. Looking at it from like, what 3 weeks till they happen. Um, and then Pistons just need to find 4 other wins to lock in the one seed. And it shows it was so big that that they have the tiebreaker over the Celtics, um, because it allows them to tie with Celtics. If not, it would be they could lose 4 more times, but they can lose 5 more times. Pistons finish 6-5. They get the one seed for the first time in since the Chauncey Billups, Sheed, and all of them. That era of Pistons basketball, which the Pistons are now getting back to. Next game's the Hawks. Hawks have been a hot team. I believe they've won. I think it's like 12 of their last 13. I know they went on. I think it was 11-game win streak. They lost 2 games ago. They won their last game. As I'm making this video, they're playing the Grizzlies. I don't know what the score is. I don't know if they're gonna win. So I guess that could change whatever the last games for last games. What I said was, but it's a tough game. It is at home. It's a nationally broadcast game. It's on ESPN. Kind of odd for Pistons Hawks to be on ESPN, but I digress. Um, the Pistons win that. It's a very big win because it's a back-to-back. You really Pistons don't want to at least split the Hawks and Pelicans game coming up. Both are teams that are pretty hot right now, kind of streaky teams. Well, again, the Pistons will still have their like Cade will still be out. Obviously, Stu will still be out. Will Sass come back? Only one can hope. But hopefully Pistons can get that win and move further down towards that locking in the one seed. Thank you.